won an Emmy for playing Cousin Richie on the best TV show about a restaurant since Alice. It's called The Bear. You can see it on Hulu now. Please welcome Ebon Bachrach. Thanks for coming. You came in from Chicago.
Yeah.
Shooting the third season right now.
Yeah, we're just starting up. Yeah.
Nice. Have you read the whole thing? Do you know what's happening?
Yeah, I've read the whole thing. It's just, the restaurant works and it's peaceful and it's just kind of like 10 hours of just like, a well-functioning restaurant.
I accosted you at the Emmys, and I would imagine you get that a lot, though. I am a very big fan. I think you're a great actor, and I love the show.
Man, thanks.
And I was very happy to see you win at the Emmys.
I'm glad that you're saying that you accosted. I felt like I accosted you.
No, not true.
Okay,
In fact, I made a beeline for you, as you may recall. Yeah, no, you did not accost me. I don't get accosted. Unless somebody's trying to take money from me, I really don't get accosted.
We were talking a little Brooklyn stuff, though, right? Because I was asked, did I tell you that I got jabbed in Mill Basin?
Yes, you did tell me that.
Okay,
you got your COVID shot in Mill Basin.
Yeah. But I at the Carib Country Club.
Yeah, that was that I don't know. We weren't our family. We weren't like in the country club.
Okay.
We were we would play in the vacant lot across from the Milk and Stuff.
Yeah. Well, this was an unusual kind of country. I mean, I haven't been to too many country clubs, but this had its own kind of unique qualities.
Yeah, no, my dad is not a country club kind of guy, or country, or clubs, or really anything. Yeah, nothing at all.
Okay.
But Mill Basin's where I grew up. I was born there, and we moved to Las Vegas relatively quickly. So we had different kinds of clubs. You I want to ask you about this because while we're on the subject of you being cornered, not that this was a cornering, but there's you, Jeremy, and Io talking to Steven Spielberg.
Correct.
Can you share what this discussion was about?
Well, okay, so he came up to us. This is at this AFI lunch, and it was an amazing day. And we just started to walk in, and he came right up to us, accosted us, maybe, and he was telling us how much he loved the show, and
oh, that's great.
And then he was talking about how it made him hungry, which I found a little unusual because for the first season the food wasn't so great, But then he said to me, and he goes, "Ebon, did Jake tell you that I texted him about the show?" And so I guess we have a mutual friend, and my friend, who I thought was my friend, decided not to tell me that Steven Spielberg texted him to say like how much he loved this TV show I'm working on. He just kind of kept it to himself.
Jake did not pass that message, a compliment from Steven Spielberg?
Yeah, so Steven Spielberg said this, and I'm looking at him, just sort of with a blank stare, and kind of went internal and sort of was just questioning my relationship with my friend Jake, maybe all of my relationships. You don't know what friends are holding up, and then so the next day or later that day, I called or texted my friend. I was like, did this really happen? Did Spielberg like tell you to tell me that he loves the show and loved my performance? And he said, "Oh yeah." And I said, "Why didn't you tell me? Like what?" And he said, "Well, I thought it would be better if maybe he told you himself." And I was like, "And when did you think I was gonna like run into like I don't know what kind of life you think? Like I'm also not at the country club, or like I'm not like I don't swim in these circles,
I hope Jake is now out of your life.
He's gone.
He's gone. Good.
He's gone.
Enough. You need fewer Jakes in your life and more Stevens. Is what it is.
That's right. No, he's still a friend, but it does give you sort of pause. I would encourage everybody to sort of check in with your friends and see maybe if anyone, Scorsese, who's texted them.
If anyone who's directed, say, E.T. or Jaws says anything nice about you, pass it along.
Yeah. And I hope all my friends that might be watching this, from going on here on out, please let me know.
Yeah. Seems like they're more inclined to tell you when somebody said something not nice about you, right?
Yeah, that
goes like lightning.
That you get all the time.
You had a moment with Matty Matheson, who, by the way, is going to be here next week, who's on The Bear with you, and who's a real chef. And he's acting and chefing as well at the Emmy. So let's roll that clip here and tell us what you can about this.
Yeah, I just want to thank restaurants as a whole, hospitality as a whole.
I like eyes. Eyes get really big.
I just love restaurants so much.
How does Matty taste? Delicious?
Yeah. Not like hot dogs. Which is even, you might think.
So you guys have the SAG Awards on Saturday.
Yeah.
Cass is nominated for that event.
Yeah, that's right.
I have to up the ante a little bit.
I think so.
Yeah, where do you take it after a kiss like that?
Second base?
Yeah. At least a little bit of tongue, something like that.
I think so, yeah.
You, I want to talk about Marvel, and I know that this is going to be a situation where you can't say a whole lot.
Sure.
But you are playing Ben Grimm, the Thing, in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
That you can say. Which is, I had an hour-long discussion with one of our writers about this today. Because, yeah, I'm interested in it. These are like the characters from my youth, and to play Ben Grimm, it's clobbering time. I mean, this is
clobbering time. That's what he says. It's clobbering time.
Yeah, it's clobbering time.
Ben Grimm from Yancey Street.
That's right. He's from Yancey Street.
In the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
A sort of phonically similar to Delancey, but it's sort of an imaginary street.
How long have you known you're going to play the Thing?
All my life. I found out a long time. I think I found out in the beginning of August. I was walking. Yeah, I was taking a walk in the city. I went to Italy to pick up some stuff for dinner on 23rd Street over there, and then I was taking a walk, and this is in the middle of the writers' strike. And I think I go, yeah. So I got a call from my agents. I was just, I wasn't thinking about work at all, because writers were striking, and then actors were probably going to strike, and then they said, oh yeah, they asked you to play the Thing. And I remember because I was on 5th Avenue and 21st Street, and I was so shocked and was walking by, and by the next thing I realized I was right in front of Astor Wines. So I went in and bought a bunch of mezcal.
Have you been fitted for your rocks yet? Or will this be like a CGI thing like the Hulk in the Marvel movies?
I don't think it's the suit. Yeah, apparently, I think in the past they've done a suit. Michael Chiklis wore a suit. Apparently the suit was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, suits.
And it's we're past that, I think. It's a little kind of cosplay, kind of, it's a little amateur, that stuff, now with the technology we have. So yeah, I think it's mostly performance capture. I think that's what motion capture, performance capture.
Will it be set in the 60s? As when they posted this Happy Valentine's Day announcement, it seems to be 60s themed.
Yeah.
You can't say?
It does, that image does seem to be 60s themed.
Do you know the details of the film itself?
I have read it.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal will be playing Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby is the Invisible Woman. Yeah. Joseph Quinn is Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, and you're the Thing. Do you know all these people? Have you met them all?
I have not met Vanessa. There is a group text.
There is?
Yeah.
You've not met Vanessa. Maybe you haven't. She's invisible, and you just don't know you have met her.
Oh. You know what?
It's possible.
It is, yeah. No, Pedro started a group text a couple days ago.
Does it have a fun name?
It has his name. I have his number, so it says Pedro Pascal, and then there's 2 + 4 numbers. I don't know which one's Vanessa and which one is Joseph.
Yeah, you're going to need a name of some kind.
But everybody said something. Everyone's put a little image or a sticker or, a GIF or something out there. So people are invested, I guess.
Yeah, well, sure. If you're stickering and you're putting up GIFs, and you are definitely...
Yeah, no one's being coy. Everyone's shut up. It's nice. Yeah.
Well, that's very exciting. Congratulations. That's just unbelievable. well deserved. And good luck at the SAG Awards this weekend. If you haven't seen The Bear, you should watch it. All episodes of The Bear are on Hulu now. Ebon, Bachrach, everybody. We'll be right back.